And German, how you hear about Turnkey? Who
Oh,
invited you? And
uh, right in the chat. Let me see. Do I know how to pronounce his name properly? I don't want to mess up people's names. Hold on.
okay,
Rashid, is that how you say it? I don't want to mess up his name.
Jamila, we met through Global Chamber
Yes, we did
meeting.
meet Global Chamber.
Yeah, Doug,
okay,
Doug introduced us. So Jamila is Global Chamber America, like Nima from Tanzania, Ruby from Ghana. Our collaboration is working so well. Mark, he is a Global Chamber Madrid, as far as, or Barcelona, Mark.
Barcelona.
So you are Catalan. I don't want to insult you saying Madrid.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to start a civil war in Spain.
It's okay. It's okay. Madrid is a great city. Anyway.
Yeah, Jarmila, is it a short form of your name?
No, it's Jamil. That's just the name my dad gave me. I think it has some. It's like named after an Arabic name, I believe.
Yeah, we have a name, female name, Arabic. Mr. Walid knows better. Jamila.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah, it was named after my aunt Jamila. So it's sometimes
we can call you Jamila. Jamil is beautiful. Jamila is
Thank you.
Jamil for male. Jamila is for female.
yes.
So we need a custom broker partner from America. Everybody from Turkey, they want to send goods to America. I think this network can be useful, beneficial for you.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Walid, please don't forget 3-paragraph speech in 3 minutes. We have all the send timer I'm keeping on my desk. I will turn on my camera soon. Please, everyone, write your name, your country, as Mr. Walid mentioned before the family photo. Make sure your cameras are ready. Merve's iPhone. Who is this Merve, for example? Merve iPhone. Please fix your names.
Okay. Thank you, Rashid.
It is me, Merve Orkun, but I'm driving at the moment, so I couldn't.
Okay. I will fix it. I will fix it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Since you have taken the floor, if you can speak, please, without risking.
I'm sorry that I do not open my camera because I'm driving. This is Merve Orkun from Istanbul. We are an accounting office. We have met with Rashid Bey 1 month ago, and I'm a member of Turnkey since then. I'm very happy to be a part of your organization. What we do is we give accounting service to foreign companies and local companies. And if you are interested to invest in Turkey, we are ready to support you with both company establishment and social security matters, permits. We are very eligible to help you with all these processes.
Thank you, Miss Merve. We are honored to have you. Miss Merve is actually, if you need business services, accounting services in Turkey, you need to set up company. You need a consultant who can speak fluent English. Unfortunately, all these people providing business services in Turkey doesn't speak English. So Miss Merve Orkun comes very handy. With her fluent English, she knows how to set up companies, and best of all, she knows how to pay the minimum tax. She's a tax consultant as well, so she is the right person to get such services. Also, she already started to bring us potential members such as Milyapı, Miss Songül. We know each other for a long time. After Mr. Nezih Yaman stopped prefab and steel construction business, we invited Miss Songül to attend our network. As most of you know, we have business partners from metropolitan cities who are helping our exporters, and we have exporters from each and every industry. So we don't mess industries. We have a cluster system. We have an algorithm So everybody is supporting each other. There is no competition within the network. So it is a cluster manner. That's why we are ready to have Miss Songül. We invited Miss Songül. Thank you, Mr. Merve, for your reference.
It's a pleasure, and thank you for your comments.
Okay, Mr. Walid, go on, please.
Yes, thank you so much. Remember always that we come alone and we go together. Remember, this is a very important quote. We come alone and we go together. Mr. Barcode Layman,
It
I don't know
depends.
from...
It depends where you go, Walid.
Yes, yes. Inshallah, we will go to the right destination together, inshallah.
If we go to heaven, we are together, but otherwise.
Okay, Mr. Barcode Layman from Togo, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Barcode Layman. I don't speak English. Yeah, speak French.
We need a translator who speaks French here.
I think Ruby can do the translation.
No, Ruby Ghanaian. She's not francophone.
Okay.
I think Mark
speak
or
French.
Murat, you speak French, right, Murat?
Mark, he can speak also.
I speak French as well.
Okay,
so,
Mark, please translate.
Okay. Barcode, you can go ahead, Mark.
Oui, allez-y, Monsieur Barcode, je vais faire la traduction.
D'accord, super. Là, je suis maintenant très à l'aise. Alors, vous avez M. Barcode Layman, directeur général du groupe BSL Gate, une structure de prestation de services qui est basée ici au Togo et qui est spécialisée dans le rachat et le recouvrement des créances.
Excuse-moi, vous êtes spécialisé?
Dans le rachat et le recouvrement des créances, dans le secteur de la finance, d'accord? Vous me recevez?
OK. Le nom de la société, s'il vous plaît?
Groupe BSL Gates.
BSM.
BSL Gates.
L. Très bien, OK.
Gate comme bon, voilà. Bon, je peux continuer. Ou je vous laisse d'abord. Je peux continuer?
OK. Et ouais, je n'ai pas compris exactement ce que vous faites, parce que la connexion, elle est pas très bonne.
Ah, je disais, nous sommes une structure de service. Nous cherchons des financements pour des projets ici sur place. D'accord? Dans le secteur de l'agriculture, dans le secteur de l'énergie, dans beaucoup de secteurs, dans la finance également. Et actuellement, nous cherchons des partenaires externes pour le financement des projets qui sont beaucoup plus des projets à long terme, des projets d'investissement. Et malheureusement, nous n'avons pas de banques d'investissement, nous n'avons que des banques commerciales. Et actuellement, pour BSL voudrait quand même avoir des partenaires dans le monde entier pour pouvoir louer un partenariat commercial. Voilà.
Et les projets, c'est dans quel pays?
C'est au Togo. Les projets sont au Togo.
Hein?
Tout à fait, c'est au Togo. Actuellement, même, j'ai même un de mes collègues qui est en congé à Istanbul, c'est M. Simon, à Devenon. Il est même dans le panel à Devenon. Au besoin, il pourra quand même visiter les structures sur place en même temps.
OK. Et donc, les projets, c'est surtout agriculture et de l'énergie?
Bien sûr, l'agriculture, l'énergie, la finance, le secteur de la finance. Voilà, la franchise. Il y a les gens qui voudraient avoir des représentations sur place ici au Togo. Voilà les projets que nous avons.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so Mr. Barcode is the Director General of Group BSL in Togo, and what they do is they finance projects, ECP and NF for agriculture or energy, and these are usually projects that are mainly focused in Togo, which is where he is based. So he's looking for potential partnerships in this type of projects regarding the agriculture or the energy, among others.
Okay, great. So this is, I think, the the suitable platform for Mr. Barcode from Togo, since I don't think we have anyone from Togo, Rashid. Do we have any
Yes,
people
yes,
from
we have Mr. Alef, medical doctor Alef Lawson. He came to Turkey. He received our business partners in Togo, but we can. He's not active. We can also have Mr. Barkut. No problem. I need him to be regular. Attend meetings as much as possible. Mr. Mark, please. Persistency is very important. If you have discipline, persistency, you don't have to be smart to be successful, but discipline is the key. If you don't have discipline, no matter how smart you are, it will not work out. Please, Mark.
Donc je vous traduis, Monsieur Barkout. Donc ce que Walid disait au début, c'est que cette plateforme, ça peut être très très intéressante pour vous parce que aujourd'hui il y a personne qui représente le Togo. Après, Monsieur Rachid, il ajoutait qu'au fait il y a une personne qui est du Togo mais qui habite en Turquie mais qui n'est pas très très actif dans le groupe. Donc il serait très très intéressé aussi à compter sur vous. Et que de toute façon, ici, ce qui est important, c'est de pouvoir participer le plus souvent possible des calls, des vidéoconférences, parce que c'est là où vraiment on fait l'équipe et c'est important d'être régulier aussi à ce niveau-là. Mais ça peut être très, très intéressant pour vous parce que vous auriez l'opportunité d'être d'une certaine manière le principal représentant du Togo ici chez Turnkey.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Mr. Mark, for the interpretation for
We
Barcode.
didn't understand much, but it sounds like a poem.
I talk very very well about you, so don't worry.
Okay, thank you so much, and hopefully we can stick to the 2 minutes to introduce and give our pitch, so that we can give the chance to Mark to present today. Yes, sir.
Arabs cannot say P word, huh? Punch.
Yes,
When you say make a beach, it is misunderstanding.
Okay, so Rashid, thank you so much. Now we have Mr. Murad.
Stay away from this word. Don't use find another one instead of sales pitch.
Yes, okay. Murad, Oslo, floor is yours. You can.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Murat Özlü. I am export manager of Aslanda Ahşap Group. What we are doing, we are producing of the interior doors and the kitchen cabinets. We have two strong brand names. One is Artella for interior doors. Treset is the kitchen cabinets. We are able to produce and we are able to export this kind of products to everywhere. We are working especially on the project basis because we are an expert for producing of the fire-rated interior doors, especially for the hotels in all over the world and also the villas and resorts, for kitchen cabinets as well for villas or any kind of apartment projects. We have two very nice showrooms in Istanbul. One is in European side, one is in Asian size. Now, we are happy to announce that we have already, let's say, transfer everything from Turkey to United States. Now we are in the New Jersey, in Cresskill. We are going to operate as soon as possible. We are inviting to everybody to see our facilities in United States, especially New Jersey's. We are in the United Kingdom, we are in the Switzerland, so we want to develop our business for everybody, not only the United States or UK, especially for the Middle East countries, together with the North African countries, Middle African countries, and the South Africans. So if you have any collaboration with the architectures, with the construction companies, we are happy to give the best offers for the luxury products to your constructors or any kind of architecture designers. If you need any assistance from our side, we are always be your, let's say, the arms, be your eyes, be your hands. Thank you very much, Mr. Wallet. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very specific, like 2 minutes exactly. So anyone who knows people who are interested for kitchen utensils, kitchen equipments, he can connect with Mr. Murad. And how we can understand much more about the business, we have to do one-to-one in particular. So it is your floor to connect with Mr. Murad for any type of leads in your countries. Thank you.
Walid, I want to correct that. Thank you for reminding importance of one-on-ones. They make interior doors fire rated. This is very important for hotels and residences. Secondly, they make kitchens. We can say they are the Mercedes of kitchens. They make luxury kitchens starting from $10,000 and go up. So for villa projects, etc., residential projects, high-level projects, Mr. Murat is there to help. I am trying to convince them to make full apart or full hotel projects, but this needs to be customized, tailor-made production they avoid because they have a standard production line. And another supplier is coming on board, the MOB, hotel and apart contractor. Davron knows them. They are the contractor of Starbucks and some coffee chains. They made a lot of 5-star hotels so far. So we also have BRN Mattress. We have lighting company. We are looking for industrial kitchen. We used to have Inoxan, but they left because they are busy. Their factory is 110% full. They don't need new export clients because they cannot meet the demand. They give lead time 6 months from now. So we need a smaller kitchen and this industrial kitchen supplier, Miss Aisha. The MOB export manager is going to bring us one. Oh, okay, please, sorry for interruption. Finish the round, please.
Thank you. Thank you. We have Mr. Anis Dimer from Turkey. Floor is yours.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. I am a lawyer in Turkey, Istanbul. We have a law company that names Demir Law Firm. Our professions, our areas are immigration and foreign law, intellectual law, business law, and contract law. Especially, we do applications for citizenship and different type of residence permutation. And we consult companies in Turkey for Turkish law.
Enes.
Yeah.
Enes, sorry. Nima is boarding. She doesn't have time. Nima, can you introduce yourself shortly, please? Nima. Nima.
Yes. Hi, Rashid. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, please turn on your camera. Introduce yourself if possible.
Hi, sorry, I'm boarding the train, heading back to Dar es Salaam. So, hi everyone. My name is Naima Mleli. I'm the Global Chamber Executive Director and for Global Chamber Tanzania, and we are having an event in July 9 to 11. The African Trade and Investment Conference that will be held and in collaboration with Global Chamber and Turnkey soon. I would like to welcome everyone. I'll drop my contact in the chat box. So anyone who is interested can contact me directly for further information. The President of United Republic of Tanzania will be the guest of honor in our event. So I'm looking forward to meet you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nima, and sorry for Mr. Anis for the interruption.
Yeah, sorry for interruption. She was boarding, that's why she was gonna lose connection. NEMA is organizing a business Africa Business and Investment Summit in Dar es Salaam in July, and we are the collaborative partner. It is gonna be also it is co-hosted by Global Chamber and Turnkey, and the president of Tanzania, who is the only female president of Africa, is supposed to join this event. So we are trying to take as much Turkish companies as possible. Also, I promised Mark from Ivory Coast. I'm not sure if Mark is here. This is not Mark Flo, but Ivory Coast Mark. Ekresin. He does Africa, West Africa Investment and Business Forum. Already 2 Turkish companies from our group, Yıldırım Machine and 4K FMCG, they made pre-registration. They are considering, and I will be there, inshallah, mid-July. So the first week, Tanzania, and then Ivory Coast. It looks like it's gonna be a busy week, busy month, July. Sorry, Walid, for interruption. Go on, please.
Yes, Anis. Once again, we apologize for the interruption. You can continue.
I can start from beginning, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer, attorney at law in Turkey, Istanbul. I have a law firm that names Demir Law Firm. And our profession areas are immigration and foreign law. For this area, we do applications for citizenship and different types of residence permutation. And also, we are expert about intellectual law, business law, and contract law. We consult companies in Turkey. We give them legal support, so we can, if you need any assistance about these proficiencies, we can give legal support anytime.
Thank you, Anis. I think we all need legal support, especially those people who are doing business with Turkey. They need the support of a Turkish company, Turkish law firm who can understand the laws of Turkish and how to draft very effective agreements between the one side from your country and also from the Turkish side. You can always recommend Anis and his firm to anyone who wants to do business. And also, he's doing the immigration contracts and immigration hassles. If someone wants to immigrate to Turkey or maybe have a second passport. Thank you so much, Anis. Ms. Robi from Ghana.
Hi, everyone. So I'm your go-to person when it comes to Ghana, and we provide market entry services that can be tailored specifically to your requirements. We do cover all sectors, and so if you have interest or appetite to explore Ghana, then I'll be happy to talk to you. I also double as the executive director for Global Chamber in Accra as well. Really nice to connect with you all today. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ms. Robi, and you are always connecting with people with so many one-to-one, and you are our arm in Ghana for sure. Mr. Umar is having a heavy rain in South Africa, so we can give him the floor to introduce himself.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good day. How are you, man, and our president, Mr. Rasi, and everybody on the floor. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. Honestly, about a day before yesterday and today, we really experienced in heavy rain here in Cape Town, South
MashaAllah.
Africa. It's really given us a bit difficult for the internet, but alhamdulillah. Anyway, I am Engineer Omar Musa, originally from Nigeria, residing in Cape Town, South Africa. From Imagine Mining and Science Association of Namibia, and then the CEO, founder of Absolute Stability Limited. We are into marketing, sales, distribution. We into aviation. We into aviation generally, selling, buying aircraft. Maintenance of the airport, anything related to aviation in general, we're into it. Thank you very much for the flow that has been given to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Engineer Umar, and hopefully you pray for us during this heavy rain, and wish you all the best and be safe, inshallah. Thank you. Umar is our arm in South Africa, and he is always open to collaboration with any member. You can reach to him anytime. Mr. Agua from Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is CJ Ago. I'm a business broker and I'm also a development economist. The name of my business is Do Business B2B Services. What we do, we render services in the areas of business and economic research, business training, business brokerage services, training, and strategy consulting. So for those persons who like to come to Nigeria and do business, you want to set up a business, you want to buy a business, we help you do all of that. And we are always open 24/7, and we are looking forward to partnering with you as Nigeria is open for more businesses and for more businessmen and women. Thank you.
Agu, you are the director of BNI for Nigeria, Lagos, right?
Yes. I'm the national director of BNI Nigeria.
Very good. So we are collaborating with these different business network people like BNI, Global Chamber, corporate chapters, corporate connections. So these are the people who know discipline of networking, and they adapt very fast. Like Mr. Walid also have BNI background, and so is Mr. Our friend from Iraq, Yavuz Omer, also from BNI. Good to see you. Please go on, Walid, with the rest of the team.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Before we start the webinar, we need to take a family photo. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Mehmet from Turkey.
Hello.
The person behind the recycling.
Hello, everybody. I've been in textiles for many years. I'm now involved in consultancy for recycling and some other engineering companies. So anybody also in any other business, we are also representing some funds, international funds for feasible projects. So just to recap, anybody who is interested in anything in textiles, recycle industry, and some infrastructure engineering, so we can provide funds as long as we have the right investor and the right project. So you can always get in touch with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mehmet.
Moreover, Mr. Mehmet is somebody it's hard to find. He has massive experience in textile, like he was running big factories in Africa, and he's into recycling business. He's EPC F contractor. What is F? EPC, engineering, procurement, construction, but what is most difficult is the F part, finance. He can even find you finance. So just link Mr. Mehmet with the right person. Who is the right profile? Somebody who wants to invest in recycling, okay, and provide the financial papers. If you can find this person, and Mr. Mehmet can realize the rest of the project, and you take your handsome 5 or 10% commission.
Thank you so much,
right?
Rashid. Yes.
Am I right, Mr. Mehmet? Also, I heard that you played once upon a time. You played in Manchester United.
Yeah, I play left and right. I am a very good football player.
Awesome. Awesome.
Can you
Thank
tell?
you.
Can you
Okay.
tell the story with your grandson?
They don't believe me.
Okay, let's go ahead, and before we continue, just having a few seconds, everyone just adjust yourself with the camera, and Mr. Davron will have a family
Sharon
photo.
is here. The wallet. Let's finish the tour first.
Okay, no problem, because
Sharon, we have. Let's finish the tour, and then before webinar, we take the family photo.
okay, because now I think we have the maximum number of people. I don't know if someone will
more will come. Don't worry.
Okay, no problem. So let's continue with Sharon. Yes.
Hello, good afternoon from Cameroon. I'm
Good afternoon.
Sharon Matik. I run a business consulting firm, mainly a trade development firm. We help businesses from market research to operations. So we are pretty much like your go-to firm if you need to do anything in Africa. So currently I work in a number of African countries, about 30 in total. And we are based in Cameroon, headquartered in Cameroon, registered in Ghana. And I have been around Turnkey for some time now. That's the little bit about me and my business. I also serve as the executive director for Global Chamber Accra chapter. And my director is here on the call as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. And we have a nice people from different places. Now almost, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or almost more than 10 different countries in this room. Alhamdulillah. Let's go with Daniel. Mr. Daniel, can you introduce yourself and from which country you are? If you can, just put your name and country so that we can understand.
Hello,
Yes,
good
Daniel.
morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Atabu. I'm from Togo.
Togo, okay.
Yes, I work with Mr. Barkut Lyman. He's also in the call right now. So I am his partner. We are into development of projects, import and export, and also trading.
I think Daniel is assistant, English speaking assistant of Mr. Barkut. Thank you, Daniel. We move on.
Yes.
Michael
Thank you
Dorus.
very much.
Michael Dorus.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm the sales consultant of BFG Advisory. I believe Hasher has already introduced himself. We are situated in Dubai, and we are a one-stop shop where we provide end-to-end service to our clients. So we're a corporate service provider. We offer business setup in mainland and free zones in Dubai. We offer marketing services, merchandising if the client needs merchandising services. We offer visa services as well and insurance of various kinds. So the two biggest sellers in our business is golden visas. A lot of clients want to get golden visas in Dubai, and we offer a business setup in various free zones. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And now we go to Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon? Simon?
Simon?
Okay, let us go for Riaz.
Riaz Trent, this is, I think, Funmi. Funmi, can you please?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Please, next time, fix your name, write your name, company and country.
Yes, okay. That's the name of my company, Ria Strength. Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. The name of my company is Ria Strength. I'm a Nigerian based in Turkey at the moment. I help business owners from every part of the world to shop for every of their wholesale fashion items, anything that has to do with home text and home beddings, home decor, and fashion items basically. So that is what I do. In case if you need anyone to shop for you here in Turkey to buy anything that has to do with fashion, beddings, home decor, I am your go-to person.
Okay, thank you, Riaz. And I think we have almost finished. Rashid, would you like to introduce yourself as a president of this?
Let's have the family photo. Davron and you take family photos. Walid, please also take photos during the presentation. I will put the presentation recorded and I will put it as usual to YouTube. Mark, we will make you famous, inshallah. Family photo, smile for family photo, please. Everyone, turn on your cameras.
And Mike,
Anmi, Daniel, Michael, Simon, Miss Merve, if possible. We are going to select this best smiler of the week.
Okay, can I take the photo now?
Yes, you should count, man. You are the photographer.
Because Miss Simone and Miss Marve is not showing up.
Miss Merve is driving, maybe that's why.
Okay, I am taking photo 1, 2, 3. One more time, please. Mr. Murad. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Done.
I think the award goes to Mark Flo Martin.
I think it's coming to me, Mr. Rashid.
I didn't see your smile, man. You were.
Yeah, maybe you didn't look at me.
No, the Mark's smile was very bright and shining like a sun.
Today's a special day for me, so I'm happy. I'm smiling a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, now it's time to Mr. Mark to introduce himself and start the presentation.
Let me wrap it up.
Yes.
Thank you for your starting moderation. I will give you summary about Turnkey. I will take the last floor. So we kept the best for the last. So this is our 220th event. We do hybrid events, 3 kinds of hybrid events, online like this one, face-to-face physical, mostly in Istanbul, and online every week, face-to-face once in a month in different cities, now only in Istanbul, but soon, inshallah, other countries. And every quarter, we are going to organize trade missions, but focused on result. It is not gonna be touristic trip or commercial diplomacy or socializing. It is gonna be directly for the result. How so? For example, Mr. Mehmet and Mr. Murat Özlü, we take them to Ivory Coast. I will ask Mr. Mark Ekresin, please make sure Mr. Mehmet make 10 qualified meetings and you will get $100 for these meetings. And Mr. Mehmet pays $1,000 and finds a lot of good partners in Ivory Coast and shake hands and make a deal and go back, sleep well. So what happens with the exhibitions? You spend $20,000. It's an illusion, you know. and they make a big show, big crowd, and it's a mess, total mess. In the end, you cannot make more than 10 qualified meetings. You cannot even make 10 qualified meetings. If you have some exhibition experience, Mr. Murat Özlü knows. He exhibit every year. Maximum from my experience, I come from furniture background, and I have 20 years of experience in export. You get maximum 10 qualified meetings out of 3 days exhibition after spending $30,000. So it's a waste of time, energy, money. So in today's world, we don't have this much luxury. People are sick and tired. They are looking for alternative ways. And we will prepare, we will do our homework well after, during the event and after follow-up. So every trade mission has 3 stages. Preparation, this is how the Japanese work, okay? It is sniper job. They come as small groups. For example, 7 company, the Turkish partner prepare a list of 30 companies for each company, for each Japanese company, okay? They check this long list and they make it short list, 10 companies. And they say, cross this one, no good, and short list of 10 company. And they come, they make first day diplomatic visits, Chamber of Commerce, Chamber of Trade, and consular, blah, blah, blah. You know, after this blah, blah part, it comes to stage next day, B2B. And in the B2B, the partners are carefully selected, pre-screened, filtered, qualified meetings, you shake hands, you find a partner, and then deal is done. Next day, they make a city trip. They visit the city, they do their shopping, sightseeing, 3 days, compact, perfect, no time wasting, no wasting energy, and this is how we're gonna work. We will do the same. So this is the best way. It is gonna be start with inshallah Tanzania and Ivory Coast, and we will do it in different countries every month, inshallah. We will do also a global summit in Turkey in a few years. So we made 220 events so far, as I explained, and out of these 220 events, what we produced, the numbers talk. We made 11 million internal turnover, meaning when you divide 11 million turnover to 220, Mr. Mehmet is engineer, he will correct me. Each B2B is creating a value of $50,000. Am I right, Mr. Mehmet? $50,000 multiplied 220, 11 million turnover. So the more we come together, the more business we generate. This is our difference. People call Turnkey export machine or export accelerator. We bring together connector people. So please stay with us to grow together. Everything is started with a vision. When I was visiting Africa, I asked to myself how I can help all these African kids. They are dying, like what is happening in Gaza today. Unfortunately, we saved Jewish people is invited to Ottoman Empire 26 times when they were massacred in Europe. They escaped from Europe to live their religion freely. We give them freedom. We give them a chance to live. Now they are massacring, genociding Gaza people, Palestinians. It's unbelievable. After what happened to them in Holocaust in Germany, they do the same, even worse, to Palestinian people, and this is not acceptable. It has to be stopped. In today's time, we live in 21st century, and they are killing innocent babies, starving thousands of people just giving excuse of some Hamas kidnapped the people. But this cannot be excuse, you know. You cannot kill millions of innocent people, civilians, just because Hamas kidnapped 100 Jews. This is what Trump says. They only show this part, but they hide the truth, the drama, big drama. So what I'm saying is, as a result, we are very welcoming, we are very friendly, and we accepted Jews 26 times in Ottoman lands so that they can live free their religion. Ottoman Empire never practiced genocide. They didn't force changing languages or religions. Even the Orthodox people preferred to be under rule of Ottoman Empire instead of Catholic Romans, because they had the freedom. So let the people live so that the state can live. This is the motto. I don't want to talk too much. We get emotional when I cannot even watch the news anymore about Palestine. Every day, people are accustomed to see it. Every day, 100 babies died. For what? For Zionist state can take the land starting from Euphrates to Nile River. This is what their two blue in the flag stands for. And it is clear that they enjoy destabilizing the territory. They destroyed Iraq, they destroyed Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, and Turkey is trying to bring back the stability and peace. And we will see who is going to win. But I like Turkey's position as a peacemaker and humanist standpoint. Turkey always has been with oppressed, not with the oppressor. And this is where our strength comes from, and Allah is with us. When you visit Topkapı Palace, there is a header on the door. It says, La valiyete kulli mazlumin. Mr. Walid will correct me. It says, the home of all the Muslim, all the oppressed. So throughout the history, even Jewish, even Christians, whoever you are, they came to Ottoman Empire for help when they are oppressed. And Ottoman Empire helped them with his full power. Even the Irish people, the British were starving them, doing the same what Zionists doing to Palestine today. We send them food. And the King of UK didn't understand the action. He asked, why do you help these Irish people? They are not from your religion, they are not from your race. And Ottoman Sultan replied him very shortly. And he said, because they are human beings. We cannot just let them starve to death, unfortunately. This is what is happening today in Gaza. They will invade Gaza and then West Bank, and then see what happens. Damascus, Jerusalem is Red Cross, the center of three religions. Jerusalem, Masjid al-Aqsa is very important for Muslims. This is where our prophet went heavens, Miraj. He made his Miraj from this mosque. So it's important. As a result, we have a humanitarian standpoint. It all started with the vision how we can help African orphans and African millionaires. There is a big gap between African millionaires and the poor. Poor is too poor and rich is too rich. There is no balance. And these African millionaires, they have all kinds of projects. They don't have industrial focus. One day they request furniture. Another day they request shoes. Another day they request cosmetic. Another day they have a recycling project. Another day they have hotel project, etc. And we needed to form a business consortium, like a holding, to find solution for all these project demands. Product outsourcing, not difficult. You can easily outsource shoes, cosmetics, etc. But when it comes to a complete hotel project, 600 suppliers are involved. How are you going to coordinate this? It's not easy. It's not a piece of cake. We have, for example, Summa Construction. They did some 5-star hotel projects for the government of Niger, government of Senegal, but they do only billion-dollar projects for the government. For the private sector projects, I am gonna give a webinar on June 11 at Global Chambers about Turkish mega contractors. Please come join and watch this webinar, June 11. I'm going to talk about mega Turkish contractors. Turkish contractors are #1 in the world. We have, I'm not saying #2. By the quantity, we are #2 because Chinese, in the top ENR engineering list, China has more companies, like 100 companies. Turkey has 70 companies. But Chinese come with F, they come with finance. So they buy African politicians and they do a big mess. The result is nobody's happy, cheap. They don't even create employment because they bring prison inmates from China. So they don't teach the know-how, how to make the job. They don't train local engineers. But Turkish contractors, they come, the finances from the international banks, European development or African development, whatever. They do a very nice top-class work, and they create employment. They not only give you fish, also they teach you how to catch fish, the local contractors, so that they can build similar works in the future. They can work alone. And then our project started to give fruit, and turnkey means when you silence the end, Turkey remains. Our message was, if we can find solution for your projects through Turkish contractors in Turkey, and we will donate our income to charities, mostly in Africa, as we will do for the Eid of Adha and Kurban, animal sacrifice. We have a foundation in our network, Mr. Sherif. He is going to cut animals and distribute the food in Chad. People, most of some poor African territories, they have access to meat only once a year during this time. So we are not going to do it in Turkey. We will do it in Africa, inshallah. May Allah accept our humble deeds. So after this long speech, I apologize. I talk too much because of this, what is going on in Gaza, really breaking our hearts, and we are feeling paralyzed. You know, you watch all this drama and you cannot do it more than praying or donating money. Even if you donate money, they don't let the trucks go inside. So this is horrible, and in the end, they will pay the price because the oppressor never stays long. This was throughout the history. In the example of Moses and Pharaoh, in the example of Jesus and the Romans, in the example of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the rich mushrik of the Mecca. So all the oppressor rules are destroyed, mostly starting by the prophets, and it is gonna be the same. So we will see in the maximum 5 years, inshallah, there will be peace in the region in Middle East. Turkey is working like a firefighter, and the Zionists, they make fire everywhere in many countries, not only Palestine, Syria, Iraq, Sudan, Somalia. There is a Muslim terrorist organization bombing Muslims at the Friday mosque. This is unbelievable. This is not acceptable. So it is clear that they are funded by enemies of Muslims, because there is a resource in this country, gold or oil. They want to exploit these resources. This is what they have been doing since centuries in Africa. I visited Ghana, King of Kumasi, and people are dying in the street. And the Kumasi is gold-rich country. I asked the king, what's going on? Why do you have this poverty? And he said, because we share the gold with British. I thought the share was 90% Ghana and 10% British, but it was the opposite. Unfortunately, Ghanaian take only 10. The king take 5 to stay in the power, and 5 for the people, and 90 goes to British, and so that the king can enjoy the wealth. This is what French do. Also, they have 16 francophone colonies. This is what the Portuguese do. They have, even the small Portuguese in Africa, they have 3 colonies in Africa: gold, oil, petrol, and gas-rich countries. So it's time to wake up for Africa. Turkey is your friend. We will help you all the way. And I want to stop now before taking too much of your time. Mark, please take the floor, introduce yourself, share screen your presentation, and go ahead, please.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rashid, and thank you everyone. I'm gonna share my screen now. Let me see if I can share it.
Make it full screen, please.
I know, yeah, I'm trying. There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
So for those who has questions, please do not interrupt. We have Q&A session in the end. Mr. Mark is a very key person. What Turnkey does, in a summary, we unlock opportunities. So we give you the key. Mr. Mark is the key for Spain and Brazil. So if you want to enter these 2 markets, Mr. Mark is there to help you. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you, Rashid. So thank you very much. So what we do at BOSSA Global Connection is we connect Brazil and Spain to the world, and we connect the world to Spain and Brazil, right? And BOSSA, it comes from Brazilian music, bossa nova, which is a mixture between samba and jazz, which me and my wife, we love it very much. So we looked for a very Brazilian name that we looked for. So that's a little bit the story. So just for you to get to know us a little bit. So I co-founded BOSSA along with my wife, and it's quite a new venture, because we started with the BOSSA project last January after collaborating with different consulting firms in the last years, and we decided to go on our own project. So I have a sales and business development background, and I was born in Spain. I am based in Spain, but I also lived in France, where I learned French, as you saw earlier today. And I lived in Brazil for over 10 years. Right, so I also lived in the Netherlands for a while when I was younger, as I studied there, and I'm also an advisory board member for the Global Chamber here in Barcelona. And as for my wife, she's Brazilian, and she's a former JP Morgan executive in Sao Paulo. She also lived abroad for some time. She lived in the US for over 6 years, and now obviously she's living here in Spain. And she also had this idea of helping companies in what she did in the bank. I'm gonna give you more details in a few moments. But consulting is also one project of hers for a long time. So we managed to join forces and create BOSSA at the beginning of this year. And she's also a professor of business. So she works for a couple of business schools here in Barcelona, where she teaches change management or risk controls, process control to executive, right? So she loves that as well. So it's the two jobs that she currently has. Now, what do we do at BOSSA? So we have a lot of market entry services. We can see some market intelligence services, whether it is market analysis in terms of market data or market studies, but also non-financial risk reports, for example, for investors who want to invest in companies, for example, and they want something else rather than the financials, because in the financials, we're only talking about valuation and M&As and EBITDA and so on, but we also need to be careful with the non-financial risk, which is reputation, it's regulatory risks, corruption charges against some stakeholders. So, and especially in Brazil rather than in Spain, which as well, but we do that as well. And in terms of market access, we offer several go-to-market services, whether it's distribution strategy, or we look for local partnerships, local distributors, or M&A operations as well. We get that a lot. And we obviously help also with the soft landing, whether it is legal, accounting, or tax. We can help with the soft landing as well. And the organizational and operational transformation, this is the department that my wife heads. And as I said before, so it's all about the process, risk, and control management, change management, or professional development as well. This is very much linked on, for example, M&A. Whenever there's an M&A operation, and after the M&A is concluded, then two companies with two different visions, two different structures and policies, they need to merge, and that's usually very, very painful. So we help on that as well, because it's difficult to do the merge. I think that the M&A clearly starts after the merger or the acquisition has been done, and that's the most risky and difficult process. So that's what we do. And we also help in commercial representation. We represent companies especially in Brazil that want to expand there. So before setting out a subsidiary, what we can do is represent them and try to expand from a commercial standpoint in the Brazilian market. But we also work on sourcing and trading, especially in commodities. So we work with different types of commodities, whether it is agricultural or meat and poultry or fertilizers or wood. So we've got a wide range of products that we can work with. And we also source other types of products, whether it is in Brazil or Spain. It can be industrial products or
Mark,
any type of products.
Sorry for interruption, just to the point.
Please.
Mr. Our brother from Lebanon is looking for mass sugar for Togo.
Yeah.
Tevfik Obari machine. He makes sweet machines. He's in the group. I said Turkey is a sugar importer, and Brazil is the exporter, and Mark can help you with this. Please, I will give you his number and help him to outsource sugar for Togo from Brazil.
Very good. Very good. Perfect. And just to give you some, by the way, can you see as this the different slides? You can see as I move the slides, huh?
Yes. Testimonials.
Yeah, very good. So in terms of testimonials, and I'm sorry I cannot give names here because there are some NDAs signed, but just to give you some examples of what we do on our daily basis. So we are working now, for example, on an M&A operation because we've got a Czech company who is looking to expand into Brazil by acquiring a manufacturer of energy generators, right? So we are trying to help them in detect and negotiate and apply the acquisition. Or we are also working with a US company that's looking for Brazilian suppliers in specific sort of apparel. So we're working with them to identify and do the negotiation on his behalf with those potential suppliers. So that's part of the services. Or obviously commodities. That's a little bit our bread and butter. I mean, we are usually talking about sugar and chicken. It's probably the two most requested items that we get. But obviously, we're talking about soybeans or coffee beans or nuts, pork, beef, fertilizer. I don't know, wood. So it's like you name it, right? Brazil is clearly a powerhouse in commodities, so we can help with many different types of products. And most of the requests that we get, they come from either Asia or the Middle East. And we also work on real estate, and this is more linked to Spain, I would say, because here in Spain, most of what we do is work on real estate projects and tourism projects. And I'll come to this at the end of my presentation. But just to give you some more examples here, we are now working on a project we've got project developers that are looking for investors that want to invest around 32 million euros for 100% of the equity in a six-star boutique hotel in Portugal, for example. So they've got all the project developed, very nice project, and now we're trying to get investors interested in that. So if someone wants more information on that, I'll be happy to discuss further on separate meetings. But also we also work with high net worth individuals. So we've got like a lot of international investors that want to purchase, to acquire properties in Spain, whether it is a luxury apartment downtown Barcelona or a villa in Marbella or in Ibiza. So we get that a lot as well, and this is something that we are growing a lot. Spain is a powerhouse for real estate, and it's increasing and growing at a very, very fast pace. And we've got good and very strong partners here with whom we partner for this type of requests. And then on my wife department, we've got a couple of contracts going on. One is with a bank in Colombia, where we are supporting them in a reorganization of their processes, because they had like a restructuring, a very big restructuring internally. So they are in need of someone organizing all that restructuring. And we are also negotiating with the Hotels Association, because they need some help in their internationalization.
All
Olur.
right, I will
532 402 1204.
Merve Hanım, kendinizi sessize alır mısınız?
402 1204. 4.
Okay, Mark, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. No worries. This happens. It happened to me at the beginning of the presentation, by the way. So sorry for that. So why Brazil? So I'd like to give you some numbers about Brazil, because I think it's important for everyone to have some context and understand why Brazil, apart from it's my second home and it's a country that I love. But I think that rationally there are a lot of elements and a lot of reasons to do business with Brazil. So Brazil is the 5th largest country in terms of landmass in the world, and it's the 7th most populous. Brazil's got over 212 million inhabitants, so it's very, very, the internal population, it's very large. It's a very important internal market, and it's the largest economy in Latin America in the southern hemisphere, and it's the 9th largest economy with a GDP of over $2.2 trillion, which has been growing at a steady pace of 3% in the last few years. So the economy growth is steady, maybe only obviously during the pandemic, but since the pandemic the country has been growing, and today we've got full employment and the economy is at its full capacity. And Brazil is also the 5th largest global destination for FDI. It got back in 2022, which is the last reliable numbers that I got. It's $86 billion of FDI going into Brazil. And also Brazil's got solid institutions, a democratic regime, and monetary stability, which also is very, very important. But also Brazil is the second largest agricultural exporter after the US. It's the world's largest soybean producer, the largest coffee producer, the largest beef exporter, and Brazil represents 30% of the global orange production. It exports 1 in every 3 chickens consumed globally. It's the 8th largest vehicle manufacturer, the 4th largest internet market, and it holds 1/5 of the global stock rare earth. So it's just like it's all very, very big numbers, right? It's not nothing. So it's important. It's not only commodities, but also like the internet, for example. It's the internet use in Brazil. It's very widely spread. So it's very, very interesting for tech companies as well. And I'll come to that in the following slide. And just to give you some examples of the main products that Brazil exports, we're talking about crude oil and soybeans, iron ore, meat, and sugar. So this would be the top 5 exports. So it's mainly commodities. And on the import side, Brazil imports mainly machinery, mineral fuels and oils, electronics, vehicles, and fertilizers. So you see that it's 2 completely different situations, right? Brazil exports a lot of commodity and imports a lot of technology and a lot of machinery. So this is a clear example that happens with China, for example, our main trade partner. We export a lot of commodities and we import a lot of technology and a lot of machinery. And in terms of strategic areas for investment or for business development, obviously agribusiness, and it's not only about commodities. We're talking about agrotech, for example, or biofertilizers or fertilizers. So there are a lot of topics related to agro that can be developed in Brazil. Renewable energy as well. The electricity matrix in Brazil is a very clean one. It's over 93% of the electricity generated in the country. It comes from clean energy. So it's very, very interesting. It creates a lot of good opportunities in, say, wind farms or solar energy or hydro. So it's a very, very interesting market as well. Utilities. There are a lot of state-owned or even regionally owned water companies, for example, or other utilities companies that are being privatized. So this is also generating a lot of good opportunities for investors. Innovation and technology, big one, because when we think of Brazil, maybe we mainly think about commodities and we think about industry and agro, but the fintech and the startup ecosystem in Brazil, and especially in Sao Paulo, it's huge. Just today, and this is a very news that came out this morning, where we see that Sao Paulo ranked 5th globally in fintech. It's a huge hub for fintech with different unicorns that were born in Sao Paulo. So it's huge. Rio de Janeiro is trying to catch up, and the mayor is now trying to get a lot of investment and FDI involved in data centers and in other tech topics. But Sao Paulo is clearly by far the main city and the main hub in Brazil for fintech. And then we've got also agrotech and health tech. So innovation and technology is huge. So bear that in mind, because it's not obvious, and not everyone, when we think of Brazil, we think of innovation and technology. And this applies also to health tech as well. Not only so in terms of healthcare and biotech, there's a growing demand also for healthcare services and products, telemedicine, medical devices. So it's huge. And e-commerce as well. It's huge in terms of the main players. It's not Amazon. We've got different local or regional players that are very, very powerful in there, like Mercado Libre, for example. Huge business and huge opportunities for development. Okay, so you see that after all, there are it's quite diversified, the opportunities that an investor or a company can take advantage of in Brazil. And in terms of the main partners, so when we see the 2023 numbers, our main trade partner was China, followed by the EU and then the US. And if we take Africa as a whole, it ranks at number 4. So it's not nothing. Again, you know, it's important, and the links between Brazil and Africa, they are ever more important. I am closely in touch, for example, with the Afro Chamber. It's the Chamber of Commerce Africa Brazil, and the president there confirms every time I talk to him that the ties are ever closer. So it's very, very interesting to see how the global South gets ever more interconnected. And in terms of import partners, China is again number 1, followed by the US and then the European Union. And when we talk about the Brazil and Turkey bilateral trade, we saw that it's 2.4 billion, and we've got in exports, it's mainly commodities, and in imports, again, the history repeats, it's vehicles, it's machinery, it's pharmaceuticals, right? So it's a pity at some point because Brazil exports a lot of commodities with low value added at some point, and we import a lot of high value added products from the rest of the world, not only China, but Turkey is also a good example of it. And then the Brazilian bilateral trade in 2024 was based also mainly on commodities, oil, and fertilizer, and it goes both ways. Okay, so which makes sense at some point. But there are also, because these are the good things about Brazil, but there are also some challenges that we need to be honest about, and that we need to make sure everyone understands. And it's called Custo Brasil. So Custo Brasil, it's Portuguese, and it means the cost of Brazil, meaning the cost of doing business in Brazil. So there are a lot of structural inefficiencies and extra costs which are associated with doing business with the country, and we're talking about low productivity at some point. High interest rates. The interest rates are today at 14.75% per year. There's tax complexity. The government passed an act some months ago that will start making it easier, but it's a process that will take around 10 years to get finalized. But it's all already good that they started making it easier, but it's very complex in terms of tax, so you need help from that standpoint. Regulatory risk, legal uncertainty, and also we've got expensive transportation and challenging logistics. It's mainly because obviously, I mean, it's a huge country and there's a lot of investments that need to be done. And one example, for example, would be the fact that Brazil today cannot benefit too much from the new port that was Chinese funded in Peru. It's a Turnkey port. I don't know if any of you heard about this, but it's a very, very important port, huge port in the Pacific coast in Peru that will help shorten the time freight from Asia to some countries in Latin America. It will be 10 days faster. So it's very, very interesting. But the problem is that the connection between Brazil and this Turnkey port is very poor, especially because if you take a map, you will see that Brazil is on the Atlantic coast, and then it is not very well connected to the Pacific coast neighboring countries such as Peru. So this is something that the Chinese also are looking into, and they will probably start funding some railway projects that can help get all these commodities and all these grains get exported to Asia via the Pacific instead of via the Atlantic. Currency volatility, which I would say it's okay. I mean, the currency in Brazil it's pretty stable. It can have some ups and downs, but in general it's a quite stable currency. but the protectionist tendencies apply sometimes. So it's just like it's complicated. And what Brazil is doing now is trying to also sign a lot of free trade agreements with different partners, not only China, but you take Vietnam, you've got some trade agreements as well with a lot of African countries. Nigeria is one of them, for example, and they're trying to make it easier, especially because Brazil is a non-aligned country. So Brazil does not always side by the Western countries. So they are quite individualist in this sense, which is, in my opinion, very good. And then the high and complex labor cost also, which is also a challenge at some point. And this is actually one, or I would say, where BOSSA can help, right? I mean, it's not only on the good part, on looking for business, but also on the challenges. This is where we can help, either with in-house knowledge, or we also have a very strong network of partners that can help also navigate all these type of risks. And just to finish about Brazil, and then I've got a couple of slides on Spain. You see that Brazil is one of the very few countries that has a very huge landmass with very important internal consumer market and with a strong GDP. So it clearly demonstrates that it's a country that you need to have in your radar. Any company, an investor that wants to be global needs to be in Brazil at some point or another, in one way or another. But it's very, very important as well to be there if you want to call yourself a global company or a global investor. And just a couple of slides on Spain. So in Spain, the services we offer are more limited. It's not the same as in Brazil. We focus more, as I said, in tourism and corporate events and real estate. So in terms of tourism, as you know, Spain is a powerhouse, very, very important country in terms of tourism, and it attracts obviously a lot of corporate events. So we can work on that. We've got partners as well that help organize corporate events or even organize the trade shows in here. Barcelona is one of the main cities in the world organizing corporate events and organizing trade shows. So we have a good knowledge on that, and we can help on that side. And from a tourism standpoint, it also offers a lot of opportunities in hospitality. So I saw here, I heard about some hotel and kitchens, premium kitchens and luxury kitchens for hotels, for example. This is something that I'm interested in because I'm continuously receiving opportunities regarding hotels here in Spain or Portugal, as you said in one of my previous slides. So it's interesting because here in Spain, a lot of projects are linked to hospitality and are linked to hotels. And just to finish, so in terms of real estate, again, same thing, the market here is booming. We see a lot of demand for luxury real estate here in Spain. We are going through a record demand. Most of the investors or the opportunities that I receive, it's from international investors that want to invest here, because Spain is a very stable country. It's an European country. It's a country with great weather in the Mediterranean. So it's a very interesting country to buy luxury apartments or to buy villas, again, in the islands, in Ibiza or Mallorca or in the south coast of Spain, in places like Marbella, for example. And the good thing is that apart from the investor acquiring a property, a nice property in a great country, it also is a good investment. So it offers high yield opportunities. So it's good business as well, right? So it's interesting for high net worth individuals that want to invest also in this type of assets. So this is it from my side. I don't know if I think I more or less respected the timing. So I'll be more than happy to discuss any of these aspects with you on site calls. So I really thank you so much. Teşekkür, merci.
Mark, please stop share. Yes. Thank you very much for very professional and informative presentation.
Thank you.
And questions, please raise your hand. You know, if there is a nice presentation, the presenter is expecting a question from everyone. If there is no raising hand, it means nobody listened and nobody has a question, nobody gives a shit. This is actually disrespect for the speaker, and I don't like it. And if you are a speaker, you would understand what I mean. Mr. Wali, take the first floor, please.
Thank you so much, Rashid, and thank you, Mark, for the insightful and enrichment of information we got for Spain, for Brazil. I got connected with like a couple of years back because of the work in intellectual property. I got to connect with the Brazilian Chamber of Commerce in Dubai. Okay. Do you have any connection with this type of people? Because they are representing Brazil in a very good way. And let me know if there is any type of connection between you and the Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, Brazilian Arabic Chamber of Commerce in Dubai.
Yeah. Unfortunately, today I don't, but it's in my to-do list really because the Middle East is one of the areas where I'm expanding in the sense that I'm having more contacts, and Brazil is doing a lot of business and is very, very present in the Middle East, whether it's because Saudi is importing a lot of chicken, for example, or the Emirates are also a big financial partner. So I see a lot of connections between these two regions, or the Brazil and the Middle East. I would say my two objectives are get good contacts in the Chamber of Commerce, but also in a business association, a Brazilian business association with very high profile. The top CEOs of the country are there. It's called LIDE, and LIDE, they are very much present also in the region. So it's good. I'll try to let's say strengthen my contacts in there, and I'll keep you in my radar as well, Walid.
Okay, I have one person, he's working there. I got connected with him like a couple of years. Still, we have some connection. We met maybe twice.
Okay.
Yes, one I think in the Gulf Food 2 years back, and one in person in our office. The other one also in their office in Brazilian Arabic Chamber of Commerce. I know that person. He's working as a business development person in that chamber, Brazilian Arabic Chamber of Commerce.
I would love that if you, yeah.
So if there's any opportunity, I can connect you both, and I don't know how it will work because I don't know what is the type of businesses can be generated through but I am sure that yes, there are lots of potential businesses between Brazil and UAE as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's commodities, it's tech, it's financing. I mean, it's you name it. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Wally.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Mehmet.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Yeah, you mentioned 6 boutique hotels in Portugal. Hello?
Yes, it's 6-star boutique hotel.
Yeah, so I would like to hear, actually, if it's possible, to talk one-on-one to get details, so we could provide funds for this project.
Very good. Perfect.
Okay.
So I will text you afterwards, and then we can set up a separate meeting, and I'll be more than happy to give you more details. Because apart from that, the guys have another project in Portugal as well, so we can discuss about a couple of projects in there.
Okay, so I need a special attention from you because I support Barcelona.
Very good. Perfect. You will have it. You will have it.
I support Real Madrid because Arda Güler is playing Real Madrid.
It's not everyone is perfect, Rashid.
if you transfer Arda Güler, I will definitely support Barcelona.
One quick question, Mark.
Yeah.
Do Barcelona supporters miss Messi?
Not anymore. Now with Lamine Yamal, it's Messi is just like we're passed over. It's fine. It's fine.
Frankly,
I'm still supporter of Messi.
I have a confession to make. I like Lamine Yamal over Arda Güler. He's really talented. And he already made Barcelona fans to forget Messi. He's amazing.
Absolutely. Yes. But I mean, we still love Messi. We don't miss him, but we love them.
Okay, Merve, Miss Merve.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for the presentation. I will be in Barcelona in October for a meeting, global meeting, and I would be very happy to meet you for a drink, big coffee drink.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. It will be my pleasure.
I will contact you. And also, I like Barcelona. And the teamwork is Barcelona team, I believe, because all of them are very young and they were committed to be trained to be stars. And I think the team will be great in the future.
Absolutely, yes. So it will be my pleasure. I love it. You'll let me know. I'll take you to great places here.
Yeah, you're in the same field. There is a high chance to develop business between you guys, because what you are doing in Spain and Brazil, Mark, Miss Merve provides the same service. Interestingly, she has the same background. I want also Miss Merve to meet with Mr. Mehmet because she is an engineer. She has an analytical mind. She used to be supply chain manager for which companies, Miss Merve?
Bericap. It's a German company. I worked there for 13 years and then I resigned and I became a CPA after 40.
Which German company?
Bericap.
Bericap, the cap
plastic
of the
closure
bottle.
producer. Yes.
Then you should definitely meet Mr. Mehmet because he works on PET bottle and cap recycling. Mr. Mehmet, feel free to jump on the.
Yes, we can connect for sure.
Also, you both have engineering background and now you are facilitating projects and business. So she has very unique profile. It's difficult to find fluent English-speaking accountants in Turkey. It's unfortunately, this is a pain in stomach. I would avoid the slang word, but you'll find, for example, we have the best of the best, Mr. Mehmet, Mr. Fevzi Bulut, and he used to be tax inspector. He has a YMM office. But he cannot speak English, unfortunately, and it doesn't work. If somebody abroad coming and want to set up company, they want to know everything about taxes and etc. Right, Miss Merve?
Yes, not only that, but also the accountancy. People want to meet with people who are familiar to them. And the style and the understanding of the new perception of the business life. So the offices become more, how I say, old-fashioned accounting offices. So they need a new generation offices, and we are a candidate for that. Not only as an accountant, but as a consultant, management consultant.
That's how Miss Merve became CPA. She took over her father's 50 years
yes,
CPA
50 years old
business.
office, yes.
Yeah,
but we just renovated it and reshaped it according to new needs.
I really liked your touches because you turned into an old hotel to be demolished into nicely decorated boutique hotel. So she provides good service to what do you say, this top 4, top 5 auditing companies?
Big four.
Big Four. Tell this Big Four again, please.
Yeah, my understanding is in Turkey, big four companies like Price or Ernst & Young, they don't give enough good service to their customers because they are
Because they
are
hire
very open, they are very widely separated in terms of operations. There are big CPA offices like my father's, 50 years, 55 years, but these offices are old-fashioned right now. They cannot answer or answer the questions of the new generation businesses. And that's why people are coming to us right now. Our name is becoming a bit famous and I'm very happy. People are coming to us to find a different service style, which is we have a lot of, we don't have a lot of customers. We have a unique service to each customer according to their needs. And I have enough employees to give a specific service to each customer. That is the main differentiation in my service, actually. Because if you want a specific service, we give it to you after we listen to you. This is the main idea.
Keyword is the problem with the big four. Everybody knows them. KPMG is one of them, right? KPMG.
Yes.
And they have a big brand, okay? They have the brand. They hire new graduates who only know maybe 10% of the business, not more. Number three,
do not teach youngsters. They do not teach youngsters. They just give, for example, one issue, VAT for one young.
Yeah, I understand.
So nobody learns the business in deep. Actually, this is the main problem.
So they don't teach their staff all the aspects of the business, so they cannot see the big picture. So if you cannot see the big picture, how are you going to help the client? And Ms. Merve can provide you 360 service, plus she has engineering background, a very analytical approach. Ms. Merve, I had a discussion. We become friends with Mr. Tevfik. And he told me he went to some official office to get export credit or something. And he said, we are machine exporter. And the officer checked the records and he said, no, you are not. Because the Mali Müşavir, the CPA, didn't report his exports so that he cannot take advantage of VAT return. He cannot take advantage of low rate credit. And like we have a word in Turkish saying half doctor. If you go to bad doctor, you can lose your life. If you go to bad imam, you can lose your faith. Yarım doktor candan, yarım imam imandan, yarım hoca imandan eder. So it's like
the main problem is the main problem is people are trying to make a cost reduction by lowering their fees to accountants and lawyers. But actually, your lawyer and your accountant should be the people who are most close to you. Maybe some of the information they know should not be known by your wife, your children, your father, your mother. So it is very important to find the right people, especially lawyers and accountants, for you to, flourish your business, actually.
It's a saying, Ms. Verve, thank you as a female for confirming this. They say, never tell your wife how much money you make.
I don't tell my husband too.
Because you make more money than him. And okay, otherwise they will destroy your credit card. You know, they don't. Okay, some woman has this unfortunately shopping mania. And one time I have a funny story. I don't want to bore you. with business, talking with, we must have some humor into these weekly sessions. If you have some jokes, you can tell. We need to laugh. We all need to laugh and relax. One time there was a client of me with his wife. He came with his wife. His wife wanted to see Istanbul and do some little shopping. And this was a rich African millionaire. And I took them to Istinya Park. You know, Istinya Park there was no Zorlu back then. So Istinya Park is the most expensive shopping mall, and they have all these luxury brands, which doesn't exist in Africa. And the guy ended up paying maybe something like $10,000 for that day's shopping, and he was very upset with me, and he was like, Rashid, why you brought us here, man? You destroyed my credit card. He was expecting to go Aksaray or somewhere cheap, you know, the wife can spend some $100 and he can save his money, but he paid a very high price, unfortunately. This was good for the wife, but not for the businessman. Okay, questions or closing remarks? Davron.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Mark, for the informative presentation.
Thank you.
I have many questions. I will not take time now. I will have one with you after this.
Very good.
It was a question? I missed it. Or comment?
I will have one.
Yeah, we'll have a one-on-one, he said.
Okay, all right. Davron, Uzbekistan is booming. You should bring business from Uzbekistan, please.
Definitely.
You should. Davron used to be export manager of some furniture companies. Please get rid of this mindset, okay? You can do much more than this. You can make two-way traffic. You speak 3 languages, maybe more. Turkish, Uzbek, Russian,
Korean.
Am I right?
Yes.
Turkish, Uzbek, Russian,
and
English,
Korean.
4.
Oh.
And Korean, 5. 5 language means
and simple Arabic.
Simple Arabic. It doesn't count. It doesn't
For
count.
my duas.
It doesn't help him to generate business. He needs more than that. So 5 language means 5 person. So you are a team, and you can develop cross business with all these countries. 2 ways. Uzbek rich man millionaire want to enter Turkey. He come to you. For example, Mr. Mehmet and my friend Osman, he is helping Afghani millionaire with his villa, and he wants to build factories, etc. Osman is helping him all the way. So there are millionaires from Uzbekistan. Every country has 10% millionaire. You can figure out by dividing the population of the country to 10. For example, in Brazil, what is the population of Brazil, Mark?
212 million.
212 counted population. I am sure they are more than that, because Brazil is, they have very much countryside. It's much like Nigeria. Let's say 220. 220, 10%. There are more than 20 million dollar millionaires in Brazil. So we have to reach these people. And super connectors, the mission of super connector is linking us, our suppliers, with these rich men. They have projects, full of projects, and they don't want to hassle, you know, they want to enjoy their money. For example, you are a rich man, millionaire in Africa, and you want to build a hotel. Would you deal with 600 suppliers one by one and separately just to save 5% cost. Actually, it will cost you more because you don't know the business. They will rape you down the road. So your loss will be much higher. I suggest them, instead of doing the hard work yourself, how about we give you a company, something like RMA, and this company, or Optimal, Mr. Burhan Özdemir has become the new Müsiyat president. I visited him several times. Mr. Burhan Özdemir's company, Optimal, he trained himself. He's a civil engineer. He trained himself in project management companies of UK. Walid, do you remember this famous UK project management company?
Which one?
They are all in Gulf projects, all in Gulf, in Saudi Emirates. They don't move a finger without approval of British, you know that.
There are lots of tycoon companies.
Give me big ones.
Like what, for example?
Like Emar, for example, it's a real estate developer from Emirates, right?
Yeah, Emar, you have Damak, you have Danube, you have Shoba. All these are very big projects.
Who is making project managements for these big giants?
Maybe British, sometimes American, mostly Europeans, or sometimes from India itself.
India?
England.
Yeah, Bayram, I don't remember this company specifically. Can you go through Burhan Özdemir's LinkedIn profile and tell us this British company, please?
Yeah, of course.
He was he worked 20 years in UK to understand how the construction works, how the British rule the projects with a software called BIM. So they first they start with design and they simulate engineering projects, okay? Mechanical, electrical, and they do checkup. They try to find a gap in the project, actually. They supervise the project. And they have something like an army of engineers, 10,000 engineers. So overlooking all these projects. Bayram?
Yeah, Mr. Rashid, it's saying that Jacobs for full-time and Kier Group. Manchester. The first one is Jacobs and the second one is Kier Group.
No, there's another one. Famous British.
Campbell Reid, senior structural engineer. He worked in three places.
What is the third one?
Campbell Reid.
No. Maybe these are the subcontractors. I will remember the name. This PMO company, Walid, behind in all the projects in Saudi Arabia, in Gulf, okay? They run all these billion-dollar projects, the British. It is called PMO. So he got this notion from UK and brought it to Turkey. His company name is Optimal. So in one case, this is very important for all of you guys. There was a millionaire from Djibouti. And I made appointment with this Optimal, Mr. Burhan. And the millionaire, he was living in America. He made a fortune from our logistic business. He wanted to make a hotel in Djibouti. But he didn't know how to build it. He has the money, he has the finance, but he didn't know how to start. And also he had a political support. His cousin was the Prime Minister of Djibouti. So there is land, there is money, there is political support, and what is missing? the know-how. And I said, Optimal can give you the know-how. They can do engineering, procurement, construction. The F part, they don't like. They can, but it's not government project. It's a private project. So that's why you have to put your own finance. So they calculated it was like a $20 million project, hotel project, okay? Approximately, this is rough calculation. They go by square meter. They go by square meter. How much is the cost of 1 square meter construction cost in that specific country, okay? So they come up with the figure $20 million. And the guy has the money, like $5 million he has upfront in his bank account. Using this money as a collateral, he can get a credit from the government, right? Then finance is resolved. But he said, okay, you run the project, but it will cost me a lot. You will do engineering, procurement, construction, and supervision. This will cost me extra money. If I do it alone, I can save money. They said, no, you are wrong, because you have no idea about construction. The contractors, subcontractors, they can rape you, and they can make the project much more longer than the ideal standard time. They can use cheap material, bad engineering, so you cannot quality check their performance. What we will do is value engineering. So you are going to save money instead of losing money. We will take 7% from this project management. Actually, this is not extra 7%. This is what Mehmet Gökdemir is doing also. Mr. Mehmet, you can do your sales pitch, like Mr. Walid says, sales pitch based on value engineering. So
I'm sorry if sorry to interrupt, Rashid, because I need to jump into another call.
So I will wrap it up, Mark.
No worries.
So this Optimal, president of Musiat, help millionaires to save money by running their projects, only taking 7% commission. It doesn't mean you are losing extra 7%. It means you are maybe saving 1 or 2 years and millions of dollars because they provide value engineering. Other questions for Mark? He wants to go. We can let Mark go. Questions? Musa, engineer Musa.
I think he freezed.
He's silent.
Yeah, and I think he freezed.
Down.
Yeah, he said his internet connection is.
Yeah, so there is a lot of opportunity for him for tourism. So maybe he can browse and check. I'm not into tourism. If there is anything he wants, collaboration or any working together or anything that I can assist him, because me, I base here in Cape Town, in South Africa. So that is what I want to say. And then we have started discussing about the airline that we presented in the past discussion. Maybe we will discuss one-on-one. Please, Mark, I will want you to provide me time, because I try to communicate with you so that we can understand each other. But what I'm just trying to tell you, I've already forwarded your request to the high table. So, but if you like the way you discuss about the other investors are going to take the airline over, then it's fine. But if you really want to sell it, I want to tell you there are serious buyers. You told me the aircraft are -8, if I can remember, like 3 of them or whatever. So we just want to know in detail. Normally, airline, like the way I explained to you earlier on, must have at least 3 aircrafts to be operating as an airline. While the 2 are operating, 1 must be standby. In case any of the 2 got problem, then the 1 in standby will take over. That is how airline operate internationally. So in summary, we would like to know what is the outcome. If you really want to come into the business, people who are seriously into this thing are waiting for your reply. But if you know, like the way you said, there is some other investors that are coming forward, then now let's forget about it. Then now I'll tell them, look, forget about it. If you remember, I sent you another email which I said to you, you are free to share whatever you want to share. And then the reason why I'm talking now, I know it's going to be recorded, whatever, so that we will keep it, your privacy, whatever is going to be highly regarded, and nobody is going to cross you over for any business. We are going to do good business. So be rest assured. And then Mr. Rashid also is here, is our moderator, our president. So
Absolutely,
thank you.
absolutely.
That's all I'm just trying to tell you in summary.
Very good, very good. No, thank you. Thank
Welcome.
you, Umar. I'll keep you posted about the airline.
No problem. And then for the tourism, anything you see we can do here, we have big tourism opportunities in South Africa, more especially in Cape Town. But now we are in winter, it's a bit down for them. So to be honest, it's not that okay. Like 2 days we are in cold front, my brother, and rain. Thank you very much for the
Thank you. Thank you so much, Umar. Yeah, we'll keep in touch for sure.
Engineer Musa.
Mr. Rashid, how are you, sir?
I would like to give you an idea, business idea. Instead of trading second-hand aeroplanes,
no, we do it. We have brand new 6. It's brand new. Correction.
Yeah, I understand, but nobody take you seriously if you say, because Boeing is selling, it's $1 billion business. If you sell, I sell brand new aeroplanes, nobody will take you seriously, brother.
No. What we are saying,
because there are only 2 companies in the world manufacturing. Maybe Chinese are coming, but this is Boeing, and what is the Airbus? 2. And all the global airlines, they buy their planes directly from these guys, and they give maybe 1 year lead time. And who is Engineer Musa from South Africa selling brand new planes? So I recommend you, listen, I suggest you to promote Turkish drones. Turkey is #1 now in the world. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Yes.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
All the ministers from Africa, defense minister, they come to me, Rashid, please introduce us to Baykar. We don't have only Baykar. We have like 20 companies, Aselsan, there's other ones. So Turkey is making a big development, fast development in the defense industry. I can link you with these drone companies, armed or civil, for civil purpose. Turkey is dominating now. Turkey is dominating 70%, even more advanced than America, Israel, and China and Russia. We used to beg the parts for the drones we import from Israel before, the Heron or something, the name. And they were sharing this intelligence with the enemy of Turkey, the separatist Kurds, before us. So it is how critical this technology is. So we are fighting with the enemy. We have the drones of another country, and they share intelligence not with the military of Turkey first. They share with the terrorists and our enemies first. So you understand how critical is this technology?
I understand.
Turkey has supported. Turkey has supported Ethiopia and with drones, and we stopped Ethiopian civil war. Now we are stopping Sudanese civil war, and then Somali. So we help Azerbaijani to get Karabakh back. We stopped the civil war in Libya. So this is all works of Turkey. How Turkey manage all these with high advanced level drone technology. It is changing the code of the war. Miss Merve mentioned about old-fashioned business. Now, Turkey set up the system for the new code of warfare. Turkey is the only country have armored drones landing the aircraft carriers. You know, these American big aircraft carriers, they spend maybe, Spain has two as well. Russia has some. China has, China has a fleet.
Japan
like
also.
10.
And
But
Japan also.
America has USS Lincoln, for example. They have 20
South Korea and the Korean countries. South Korea
aircraft carriers. It's $1 billion waste of money. Now Turkey can do it with a small ship, and the drones are landing on this ship. There is no need for old-fashioned aircraft carrier, and this is only work to scare Arabs and use them like a milk cow and suck all their money, petrol money from Saudis, Emiratis. They spent Trump how many billions of dollars on his last trip, and Saudis promised $1 billion. $1 trillion. Sorry, it's like a joke. $1 trillion. And he went to Emiratis. Emiratis said, we will give you $1.4 trillion. And he went to Qataris. They said, we will give you $1.4 billion. So it is like you can make another America with this $3 trillion. You know, if this money, this is how American work. They scare you first. Okay, it's like mafia. If you don't pay, then you lose the power. They take you out. They sack you. Mohammed bin Salman knows this very well. Like Sisi knows it very well. King of Jordan, Abdullah knows it very well. So, like British king said to Ghanaian king, if I don't protect you 2 months, you will be nobody. So you owe me your kingdom. So you should be satisfied, grateful with 10%. Otherwise, you should be thankful that I'm not giving you 5%, and I don't want to see you. Fuck off. And this is what they said to Ghanaian king. You know, so you should please focus on defense, selling defense projects of Turkey in Africa. Now everybody is after this
but you see,
collaboration.
Can I talk? Because you see, all what you are saying now requires license and permission and registering to certain whatever, which, to be honest, I have never been. For some reason, to be honest, like I wasn't interested, Mr. Rashid. I'm not interested, honestly. Let me be honest with you. I've been approached many times for something similar. I generally am not interested. You understand? Because you see, I know the civil business related to aircraft, related to drone today, like drone here in South Africa, even here like in Cape Town, they have big farms for grapes, fruits. Let me be honest with you, Mr. Rashid. Sorry, 1 minute, please. Can I talk? 1 minute.
He wants to go, please.
1 minute. Yeah, okay. So no, I'm done with
you. Take more than 1 minute. Mark, if you want to jump another thing, thank you, man.
Hear what I said.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Till I hear from you. Thank you. All right. So what I'm trying to tell Mr. Rashid here is this: the market for the other business is not been exhausted yet. Like for the normal drone for the farming, I'm telling you, even here in South Africa, it's a lot of opportunity you have. Because you see, here in South Africa, we make big farms. And then I'm telling Mr. Rashid, like, let's say if I take you to Nigeria, we have a lot of big thick forests that if you bring your farmers from Turkey, we can go, I can get you thousands of hectares, 60,000, 70,000, 100,000 hectares, you understand? That we can flat, and then now we can make big agriculture farming. Inshallah, we're going to succeed. And then I'm telling you, a lot of this drone opportunity for sightseeing, for minerals, whatever, is not yet exhausted. You understand? You see, let me be honest with you, Mr. Rashid. Me, there is one observation I observe when you talk of all these military things, whatever. That is why I said to you, I'm not interested. You find that a lot of time in
I
Africa,
found the name. Towson and Turner.
It's been abused.
It is
It's
Mr.
abused.
Wali. Towson Turner. Towson Turner. They are behind all the mega projects in Gulf. Towson and Turner. So they take 7% from the
Come again,
project.
Mr. Rashid.
I am talking about the PMO, British Towson and Turner PMO company. Burhan Özdemir maybe worked for the subcontractor. But this is one of the key points. For example, Mr. Davron has a millionaire from Uzbekistan. Whatever project he has, we can link him with Optimal. They do the supervision, they take only 7%. And they send there maybe 50 engineers to supervise. And they can work with the local contractor. You understand, Davron?
Yes, sir.
So you don't need to be. We are super connectors work like this. Inshallah, by 2030, we will have 1,000 super connectors with AI-backed connection. Meaning, like imagine it will work with location and industry-wise, product-wise. For example, Mr. Walid needs shoes from Turkey. He will enter who provides shoes within our network. So the application gives him the list. And any company coming to UAE, enter Dubai, who is here from Turnkey Network to help me? Mr. Walid's name in the first. Do you understand, Mr. Walid, this AI?
Yes, I understand it. So it is like a software connector, like an application that connect
We
all
can say
the.
like BNI Connect, but BNI Connect is like old-fashioned also. It has no crypto, it has no AI. It's only a directory. You remember the old yellow pages? It is like digital yellow pages. So you have to go through all these pages to find a partner. But AI does it in 1 second. And so why not use the technology
Artificial
to
intelligence.
interconnect people?
Artificial intelligence.
Yes, Musa. And now Global Chamber working on something called Globi. But I don't think it is gonna be more than BNI connector. So we will come up with a better solution, inshallah, because Allah is with us. When you make good deeds, you help the orphans, you help the needy. Allah is with you. Allah always support you and shows you the proper way, the right way, the correct way. Your sharik is Allah in khair. I am right, Walid?
Yeah, partner. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Yes, partner. Allah has no partner. That's why we say La ilaha illallah. But if you make favor, if you give zakat, you get in many folds, 7 times, 100 times, 700 times. In the Quran, it says it is like the wheat, you know, you put 1 and you get maybe 700. Wallahu yarzuqu ma yasha bi ghayri hisab. It is Allah who gives unlimited wealth, whoever he wants, not the most hardworking, not the most smartest, whoever he wants. So this is my prayer, you know, and he does what he wants because he is Allah, and we cannot question his actions. We should think of the hikmah, and we should play our small role. And I don't take credit for Turnkey. So far, we made very big progress in 5 years. We started in the right time. At the time of pandemics, people were really didn't know how to promote their products. We came up with 2 solutions, digital marketing and network marketing. And we really helped them to overcome these difficult times. But our motivation wasn't the money in the first time. We started the journey how we can help these African orphans and alleviate the problem, the starvation and poverty in Africa. They have the resources, but resources are stolen by the colonial powers. So this is all started with a question. I try to be a servant leader like our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I don't consider myself a president. I don't have any ego. I feel ashamed when you call me president because I am your servant. I am at your disposal. Okay? So Prophet Muhammad said, whoever leader is, that one serves his country, his community. Leader is the one, the most servant of his community. So the best among you is the one who helps others. Am I right, Mr. Walid?
Yes. We are proud of you. That is why, Mr.
Thank you very much. That's why this is all my motivation, because I know
I'm very serious. Wallahi, from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Rashid.
If I link Walid and Pardip, they make business, I feel happy. I'm not jealous of their business or what commission I will get. I'm not after that. So we made the system non-profit system. So I am working for you guys. If I work for a salary, frankly speaking, I will make maybe 3 times more money. I can be consultant of some drone company. I have perfect English. I know I have a big network, and they will pay me a large salary. But my motivation is not money. I like really helping people. This is connecting people. Global Chamber, Doug Brunke, is also the same. He has the same personality. He doesn't have ego. He's serving his community, and we have good collaboration so far. Our community is getting bigger and bigger every month. This month we made 6 new members, exclusive members. Umar, Engineer Musa is in the way. I don't know. You must find a way to transfer money, Musa.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Mr. Mehmet maybe went out to play with grandkids. Mr. Mehmet?
Okay.
Mr. Bayram?
I am here, Mr. Rashid.
Mr. Bayram, I would like to ask, how is your first observation, quick observation about Turnkey B2B in comparison to DEIK, Müsiat, MEI program, similar programs? Is it different than the promises we made to you, or we realize we keep our promises?
Actually, I am the member of Müsiat for many years, so I cannot compare with it because I have a different role there. I'm not just looking for B2B or some, how can I say?
You are in export development committee, right?
Yeah, I am in export development committee, but I can compare with other platforms like, okay, I will not say like. So my idea, Alhamdulillah, you are so good. From the first day, I made connections, and it will be the second week. I think we will have a club here, and we will host approximately 40 people here. And now I'm talking from the first day. I had so many, maybe 4 or 5 people. They contacted with me and they asked how we can work, how we can collaborate. And last 2 weeks, last 10 days, I can say I am contacting with them. I am collaborating with them, and I believe that it will be better and better.
Thank you very much, Bayram. Can you tell me how you met with Daniel in the first time?
Yeah, we how can I say? We talked about it on WhatsApp. I said I don't know how I met, but then we met through you. We found that we checked Instagram and we said who with whom are you friend, with whom I am friend. So we searched about it, and then what's it? I forgot that. And we found. We said, okay, Mr. Rashid is
okay. Let me clarify, Bayram. Thank you. You know, Daniel was making these English clubs in an illegal church in Avcılar. I said, if you are not gonna do missionary work, preaching Christianity, your father is a pastor, and you want to be a Christian preacher. I know Daniel, okay? I told him, but you are good at something, which is digital marketing and content creation. Can you make content creation for Turnkey? I will give you a position. I will make you something like marketing manager or event manager. And after I realized he is visiting all these Turnkey members and developing business without even mentioning Turnkey. No credit for us. Moreover, he shows these meetings and like MEI program event, he owns it, you know, he owns it, let's say. Whatever he is a part of involved, he owns it. Like, for example, we are collaborating with Global Chapter, and I say, I am the president of Global Chapter. Do you understand? He make a program it's an exhibition in Nigeria. Exhibition in Nigeria. Okay. It is. We have to silence some guys. It is Deco, Export Deco Nigeria, and I know this program, this exhibition organized by Atılım Expo, and the co-host working on the field to bring African businessman is Turkaf, Mr. Muhammad Ali. And the number 3 collaborative partner is Daniel, Nigeria, okay? But I asked several times, Daniel, what is your affiliation with this exhibition? He says, I organize it, it's mine. You know, I am really shocked to hear this, and he giving no credit to Turnkey events. I link him with many people like you. And I said, instead of making this in an illegal church, why not make it in a language school? I will link you with Mr. Bayram. You can make their English speaking. So he does speaking club for foreigners, whoever wants to learn Turkish. So you can collaborate. So it is also a free practice for both parties, right? And he liked the idea. He went to visit you. I see his sharing from his social media. We start collaboration with Asya Dilem, blah, blah, blah. And business club is there. But no credit about Turnkey B2B for connection at all. No, nothing. So I said, Daniel, you are opening a convenience store in a big supermarket. Are you aware of this? Imagine I do the same to Doug Brunke. I respect him and I know my limits. I am director of Turkey. Okay. I don't say Doug is working for me. You know, I speak with Martin this morning. He's a very humble person, his partner. And we agreed to continue with Martin. He doesn't talk too much. He's a silent profile and he gets the job done. So he has a project, diaper demand. I shared in the group and Mr. Zainal Abidin Kaymak write me in private, Mr. Rashid, if you allow me, I can solve this demand. I said, of course, go ahead. And he asked me how much commission you want for yourself. I said 0, because you are a member of Turnkey and I don't want your commission. I want sustainability. Renew your membership and bring us new members. This is how it works. And therefore, if you have some question marks why Daniel left Turnkey, I removed him. This is the reply. And I gave him 2 yellow cards from the example of football, soccer, but he didn't get the message. I show him the red card, he is out. Now, where we are now, I will continue with Martin. Nigeria is very big market. We have engineer Musa, we have lawyer Akın, we have many more people, global chamber directors. You know, I have 0 tolerance for con man. You know con man? What is con man? Engineer Musa knows con man very well. Con man is the guy, he pretends like a big businessman. Engineer Musa, that's why I'm saying you, don't tell I sell planes, aeroplane. Please be humble, be modest.
No, okay, sorry.
Because only Boeing and Airbus sell aeroplanes. The others, maybe you can be trader. Okay.
Can I explain myself?
No, please. I don't want to start. I don't want to start argument.
These companies that we have with our cycle, we are among the ones that in Africa, if Boeing or Airbus manufacture this aircraft, also we are certified to buy and sell from them direct. Do you understand? So
you mean
that is what I'm trying to tell you.
Airbus or Boeing make private label for you?
Sorry?
They make private label production for you?
Not for me. Just like you now that I am together with you, you see, if I want to do any business in Turkey, I meet you. You understand? I meet Mr. Rashid.
Engineer Musa.
But what I'm trying to tell you, but this in the aircraft business, we don't do it that way. We've been together for a while, for years, for more than
Engineer Musa,
12 years. You understand?
Brother, I'm not saying you are a con man. But be careful with your perception, your image. If you lose itibar, credit, it's all about. I hosted many fake ministers. Do you know that? Many. Business card. Business card. It says blah blah minister from Africa. And first, when you meet them, they ask you to go to the restaurant because they are so cheap. And then second stop to be shopping mall. They want you to pay for the shopping, just giving you hope that they will develop some business in this country. They are the ministers, right? And there is a saying in Turkish, only a part in my body is unfucked is the back of my ear. Okay, so we have so much experience about this conmen, and we know how to deal with them. And this is I learned the hard way. One time I took off one minister from international conference, African real minister, not fake. You know what happened? The police, diplomacy team of the foreign affairs, they stopped me and they said, you cannot take out this minister. It's under protection of foreign affairs. We have to escort this minister. And we had a long escort, the policeman opening the way, and I have the minister, and in the car, Mercedes provided by Foreign Affairs. He didn't want to come into my car because I was driving fucking Renault Megane, and the minister wanted a Mercedes provided by Foreign Affairs, and this is what they do when Turkish minister visit their country. Okay, this is a bilateral VIP treatment, okay, and protection. And there was an army of policemen, like maybe 20 police cars following us. This is how I understand how the minister is traveling, and how the previous fake ministers wasted our time. Okay, I'm not talking about.
No, Alhamdulillah, you see me, I was opportune.
Yes.
I work with so many ministers, real ministers, since during the Abacha period in Nigeria, Alhamdulillah.
So bottom line, Umar, I want to finish. It's been like 3 hours now.
No,
Thank
it's
you
fine, Alhamdulillah.
for your patience.
But in summary, what I'm just... Okay. Yeah.
The bottom line is, there was another case from Kenya. The guy approached us like a TV channel owner. And I immediately checked his credentials with the honorary consular of Kenya. He's my good friend, Mr. Abdullah Yeshil. And he said, stay away from him. He just charged $10,000 to a construction company from Turkey and without no result. No result. So these people, how they survive? This is their job. It's just illusion, you know, illusionist. They are illusionists. They create an image, perception that they don't have. It's maybe 3% of what they are saying, who they are. So you should divide what they are saying to 10.
Okay.
All right. And I
understand. Jazakallah.
I have zero policy, zero tolerance for conmen from Africa.
Of course.
That's why we put together reliable people. And I don't want anyone. In another case, I linked a businessman. He in the group there was a logistic supplier, his friend. The supplier brought the logistic company, and after some time they had an argument, business clash, conflict of interest. This supplier made shipment to UK, and the logistic logistic partner gave him the credit, like 60 days after the shipment. And then what happened? The importer didn't clear the goods from the seaport. And then every day there is demurrage, you know, port fee, demurrage, and it was like a $50,000 lost And they started fighting, and they made me judge. Like, Mr. Rashid, you decide who is right, who is wrong, and cover my losses, Mr. Rashid. I said, fuck you, man. You pay $500 for annual membership. I should cover your $50,000 loss because you did business with your friend. You gave him credit without asking me. I'm not partner to your profit. Why I should be partner to your loss? You should be a wise businessman. And anybody asked me, Mr. Erkan, for example, 4K food. Before giving credit to anyone in the group, I say, don't give credit to anyone. Work cash. And after a while, you can give small credit or open LC and insure your debt with Turkish Exim. So take no risk. This is how we run the show. Clear. Helal way, halal, Mr. Engineer Musa.
No, halal. Really. Alhamdulillah, I only go for halal. You see, that is why, like the other business you're representing, I'm trying to tell you, look, what happened to even the farming drones and the other one, you can see, it's not yet exhausted. Wallahi, business opportunity, we have a lot. This scanning, and you see, like in those days, in the olden days, before coming of the drone, before they scan for any like minerals and whatever, and a pilot must be hired, the company must be registered, blah, 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 blah. But now with the drone, they scan area, whatever, for the minerals and whatever, you understand? So in Africa, those, in Europe, you will have control, but in Africa, they abuse it. That is the problem, you see. I don't want to. I am not into it. I don't want to. I'm not interested. You understand? That's the only thing I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, inshallah, shukran, jazakallah. I'm very, very, I really appreciate the opportunities and the mentorship.
Yeah, Miss Tekla introduced us. I have respect for Miss Tekla. She's good in mining business in Namibia. But Musa, brother Musa, if you want to be executive business partner for South Africa, and I give you Nigeria, okay, I throw you Nigeria for free because you have Nigerian background. You have Nigerian background. We give exclusivity wherever country you live. Like Mr. Walid. Mr. Walid comes to me and asks me, can I take exclusivity of Yemen? Mr. Walid, this is the question.
No, alhamdulillah. I really understand you.
You can. I give you Yemen. You can take Yemen because we don't have anyone from Yemen.
You see, Rashid, I've been away from Yemen since like more than eight years. Okay, so to understand the market of Yemen, and especially I am from Hadramaut, I have to be at least a regular visitor to Yemen,
but
coming,
because
there is.
No, alhamdulillah, I really understand. There are a lot of opportunities.
I like your honesty. I like your honesty, Mr. Walid. Also, the guys I accept to BOSCO from BOSCO conference. I want to also get your opinion about BNI and Turnkey. I had 1 year, I've been to ex-director in Istanbul. BOSCO, I receive people from UAE. They want to promote business services, real estate. They come to me. Believe me, I have requested 10 times. And I said, we have this Davis. He does business services. And I have Mr. Walid. He does brand registry and real estate. I don't want to break the heart of these guys. I promised them exclusivity. And if you can offer the service they don't provide, you're very welcome. This is what I say. And this Pardip, he came on board. He said, he paid immediately at the spot, $500. Okay, take the money. make me member. And I liked your philosophy, your structure. Not only with Turkey, I can develop business with other countries, like 40 plus countries. And he sent 2 of his managers to this meeting immediately. So this is good start. But please don't consider them like your competitor. Meet Mr. Pardeep, meet Davis. You met already Davis, right?
No, I didn't. Actually, I approached him. He was traveling, something like this.
So I want to, Mr. Wild, I want to position you like a director for UAE. So you can coordinate
Mr. Rashid, I am a poor guy. I am not like Davis. He's a businessman. He's the owner of the business. I am not like a Bardeep, multi-millionaire person who has like separate people. Okay, I am very, very, very poor guy. I am not.
Maybe what car you drive, Walid? What car you are driving?
I am driving a very simple car, Toyota Camry, model 2005.
Camry, Toyota Camry. It's a nice car. I was driving this car. In Canada, and I bought it for $2,000. In Turkey.
You see, it is up and downs. I used to work in a very big company. I used to have like a good salary. I used to have a very nice car, Land Cruiser.
No, it's not. It's not about car, brother. It's as long as it helps you. It is the horse of modern day. I don't like show off style. I'm driving an Audi 2011. I can drive a Tesla. I can drive a Tog electric vehicle. But instead of showing off my wealth, I want to keep a low profile and spend this money to make the business bigger and to help others. Not for my pleasure, not for my comfort or living style. You understand? What I'm saying, it doesn't take money to coordinate people. It is serving them. You go to this Davis and Pardeep and say how I can help you. Okay.
Yes, definitely. I tried to connect with Davis, but he never attend the meeting here. I almost now.
But he doesn't detach him from the group. I think maybe you are, because UAE, he doesn't want to make meeting with you, but he is renewing his membership every year, and he has great respect for me. Maybe he does business with Mark from Spain, from Nurten from USA. I don't know, but or maybe Dari from Nigeria. He get benefit. Otherwise, he will not renew his membership. You know.
Maybe I'm not sure. I'm just like trying to strengthen my foot. You see,
what about BNI? Can you bring us when after setting up Turnkey, I transferred a lot of people from the BNI, like Mustafa Soyer, the HVAC guy. He said, I was the champion of business lead every month, and nobody gave me any business. This was his comment. After 2 years, he didn't even get a single order. I said, brother, come to us. We are focused in construction. Inshallah, we will make you exporter. 6 months after, he received 2 big projects, one from Libya, one from Cameroon. And we become very good friends now. Mustafa, he considered me like elder brother. He even talked to me about his family problems. So this is how we support each other. We keep a low profile. We don't make big promises. We only talk about what we can do, and we give back more than their expectation. We exceed the expectation, and this is how you satisfy people.
You see,
And,
Rashid, regarding BNI, you are still recording, but I don't want to say something against BNI.
Okay, I stopped recording. He's a very smart man. This is how you survive in Middle East.